Greetings to each and every one of you. This is Dr. John David, and I'm just coming to you very, very quickly. I want to give you an update of the current market, and I also would like to tell you some good news, okay, that are taking place here in JD Winner. I think this is going to blow your mind, okay, with the latest innovative, revolutionary idea that I'm going to share with you, and also the resilient, okay, the resilient model that I've created, and I've just actually released it or testing it today, and it was just nice to test it because of the market that was coming down. You see, so this is going to be exciting. But before I go into that, I just want to quickly share with you what is happening. All right, now Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin went all the way close to about 45,000. All right, and at that point of time, what was happening is that China, I think, is starting to reiterate the crackdown on all the cryptocurrency related products, exchanges, and so on. So I think this is going to be probably one of the strongest ever crackdown, because China is perpetuating, or they are basically pushing the digital yuan forward. All right, so all the other cryptocurrency related, it doesn't matter, it's a stable coin, or it is a cryptocurrencies, whatever it is, okay, they don't care about it. So they are going all out to get all these companies out of China, I guess so. All right, and this is going to put a lot of pressure, okay, and because of this, what is going on is that a lot of these companies, okay, who actually holds Bitcoin, or a lot of these people in China especially who hold Bitcoin, so what they're going to do, they're going to liquidate. All right, they have to sell their Bitcoins and so on, and they're going to basically convert to fiat, and this can actually create a huge liquidation, as what we are seeing now. All right, the market is currently down by about 7 or 8%. All right, 7 or 8% from about 55,000 all the way now currently, okay, it is about it has already hit at the lowest about 40,675. All right, so that is close to about 8% drop. Now I just want you to understand that. But if you are trading quantitative, right, please understand all these exchanges, okay, a lot of those traders, okay, are now getting liquidated. I think many people are upset and disappointed, but we can be rest assured, and we can be rejoicing actually with a Royal Quantitative, because there is no liquidation in Royal Quantitative. I want you to understand that, okay. So what is happening now is that the martingale strategy will take over. Okay, and you will start to see the margin call will start to come into play, and that shows that things are effectively moving according to design. All right, so now the only thing that the only thing that is required now is patience. Okay, is patience. So if you ask me, right, I would rather be patient and wait rather than losing everything, right? So just imagine, so many other traders are actually losing money now. They are losing real money, right? I'm talking about real money, but this does not happen to us. So all that we need now is actually extreme patience. We need to be patient. But let me tell you something. This has been going on, okay? I think the last that this goes on somewhere in 2012, and then in 2017 this has been going on. So I have been in the market for quite some time, and I can give you assurance, okay, that this will be just a while, because the whales, okay, or the institutionalized player, especially in US, they are just waiting to buy the dip. All right, so you will soon start to see that a lot of these institutions and whales will come and buy the dip. All right, so that's basically what is happening. And because of this FUD, okay, when I say FUD, that is fear, uncertainty, and doubts. And because of this, right, many novice, okay, the new people who are holding Bitcoin will start to sell Bitcoin. Now let me come back to the good news. All right, now today is the 24th, right, and I had promised to the team that I'm going to introduce the improvise, okay, the improvised margin call. Let's look into that. All right, and this has been exciting. Can you see that? Can you see all this trade that is going on? This is actually an improvised margin call, and you can see a lot of these calls, right, is only now hitting at about maybe 5, or I have here 6, okay. All right, and I have the other one. I think the max over here is sushi at about 8 calls. Okay, this is the max. But the good news is this: do you know how many total margin call is 13th margin calls? All right, 13th margin call, 35%. Now let me show you the profit, okay? The profit. So you can see currently, okay, the profit is about $4, okay, $4, and this is a 10 coins, okay, and 10 coins, and the total capital here is about $1,500. Now just imagine, okay, market is down, but we are still making profit here. All right, we are still making profit. Can you see that? 24th, okay, we are still making profit. I just started here today, 24th. I'm actually doing a back testing, okay, testing on the 13th margin call. So you can see over here, if you go to the setting, all right, you can see there's a 13th margin call here. Now this is going to be a huge I will say huge gift to the community. All right, and I think this is going to be the most resilient, okay, I will say resilient margin call that I've created, actually to cater for the most what to say, intense declining market. And I am so happy to be able to do this live, okay, live in front of you, because now is the time, okay, because of the crackdown, okay, the market is actually coming down. So this is awesome. Now, if I click AVAX and I look into the transaction, right, can you see here? You can see, right, even in the midst, okay, even in the midst of the, let me just take another coin here, even in the midst, let's say hot, okay, let me go to the hot here. So you can go to the transaction record and you can see over here, can you see that it is still selling? All right, there is still profit coming in. Can you see that? This is 24th, all right, it is still selling, right? Can you see sub-sell? It is still selling and there is a profit coming in. Now I think this is awesome, right? 24th. So this is just going on well over here. Let me just quickly give you an update. When will this thing will officially launch? What is required from your side to get ready for all these things? So now, please understand, okay, nothing is officially released yet. I'm just giving you a teaser, all right, just to give you a start, okay, and information so that you understand where we are moving forward as a team together. Now, there is a new coin selection matrix that will be actually released very soon. This will happen next Tuesday. All right, next Tuesday I'm going to officially release this, because I'm going to take a few more days to actually complete the back testing, and thereafter I'm going to see the bullish market. So now it is a bearish market, so you can see that there is no more minus 20% or minus 30% here. Okay, we are basically at the range of about 5%, or an average about 6 to 7%. I think that is just awesome. So now if you look into the coin selection matrix, we have here, right, let me just enlarge this for you. We have here, right, 13 margin call, which is 35%. Okay, but what is required here is that every single coin, okay, every single coin, the maximum equity that you need, okay, for per coin, okay, is $150. So now, please understand, okay, at the moment, right, everyone is using 110, and that is at about 9 margin call and only about 20%. So now, when you increase the margin to 35% at 13th margin call, definitely we need to increase our equity a little bit more higher. But the good news is this, right? If you are making 1% on 110, now you're going to make 1% on 115. Now the other good news is that we are only going to have the FOA, okay? Our FOA, it is still at $10, the first order amount. We are not going to follow the recommendation, okay, which is $15. So in this manner, every one of us, okay, every one of you are going to save $5 or on each of those first order. Can you see that? And on top of that, I'm just giving you a head information here so that you can get ready by Tuesday. So when I actually release this officially, okay, because I will then change the setting in the back office, the margin call. So by Tuesday, right, you can actually start to get ready your trading capital. And everyone who comes in after Tuesday, they will have to start with 150. All right, I think this is the best way forward, because I foresee that we might see the next 3 months, October, November, December, we will start to see a bullish month. All right, and thereafter, right, as usual, okay, you will see every year we will start to see the price coming down, correction. So this setting of the 13 margin call at 35% is going to help every one of us, okay, so that we can then be resilient. All right, so one of the key word about this margin call is resilient. Okay, we want to be resilient in the midst of the tenacity of the market that is actually declining. So that is the other good news. Okay, it is still remain at $10. Now, the other good news is that please understand, okay, that when I talk about the 150, I have already factored in the slippage. All right, the slippage. Now, these are basically, you must understand that in any exchanges, okay, especially the spot trading in the open market, okay, the bot, or even if you do your own trading, all right, you will not be able to buy at the exact price, especially with the bot and the market velocity of it. The bot will normally buy a little bit higher than the entry price or than the proposed price. Please understand that. So now we have to actually factor in the slippage, okay, the slippage tolerance here, in order to make sure, because if you don't have the slippage tolerance, before it hit the margin call, you start to have the notification saying that insufficient fund. Okay, and therefore I have actually allocated roughly an average slippage tolerance, so that can actually take care of the whole trading equity. All right, so please understand that. Now, these are important information that you need to know, because when you are selecting any circles, right, you need to look for this information, or else you might find that your fund is not sufficient to actually sustain the whole margin call. Okay, so now this is basically the coin selection matrix table. All right, I think this is going to be finalized very soon. That I'm just showing you how does this thing is going to look like, so that you can start to already imagine and start to get ready. So now you can see over here, right, we have the example. If you have $150, all right, so with this table or with this matrix, now you do not have any headache. All right, you can now decide based on the trading capital. You can now decide the first order amount and also the number of coins, okay, or the strategies. All right, number of coins. So when you have $150, you can actually open up, okay, at $10 first order, and your NOC is 1. Can you see that? So now, this is a very important information, okay, because I want you to start to get ready. So if you already have the profit in your spot wallet, all right, keep that profit so you can actually start to top up, okay, your existing trading equity or capital, so that you will have enough. Now, the beauty is that, okay, as the market goes down, you will be starting to actually make profit. I think that's the most important thing, and we need a resilient margin call. Okay, when we talk about 35%, I think that is sufficient enough, okay, to be able to counter the market. So you can see that at the moment, right? At the moment, the margin call is an average, okay, an average at about 7%. All right, at about 7%. But we have 35%. Can you just imagine that? All right, so this is a very important information that I want all of you to understand. Now, these are because JD Winner has been continuously innovating. We've been doing R&D. Okay, I've been doing R&D. I've been actually continuously testing in the market, finding out the best ratio of the margin call, to make sure that when this is actually released, you will then have the peace of heart and the peace of mind, so that we don't have to keep adjusting it. Okay, so we have a resilient, okay, margin call, whereby every one of you can actually truly enjoy this hands-free. All right, so you can see, right, I'm actually doing a testing, and I'm actually testing on $1,500. At $1,500, I will be using the first order, which is 10, and my number of coin will be 10. All right, so that is easier, right, at $1,500. So now, this is basically what you are seeing here, right? What you are seeing here is all these 10 trades that are actually running 100%, okay, 100% running on this setting. So you can see that if I would actually click Solano, for example, all right, Solano currently on the 6 margin call. All right, then if I would click the sub house, you can see, right, this is about $130 at about 6 call. Now look at the current price, 131. Can you see the difference? It is so near, right? It is just waiting to rebound, and then the 6 call will actually close. Now this is what we really need. Okay, this is what we really need, okay, so that we can actually start to profit. Now if I click the transaction record, you can see, all right, can you see that? The sub sell. All right, so Solano also has been selling, okay, has been selling. The sub sell is over here. All right, can you see that? So this is just awesome. Now if you look into the setting, okay, if you just get back to the strategy info, so you can see over here margin call is 13. So this is a test, okay, this is not my main account. This is just one of my test account, my sub account. So the main account will be officially, okay, going into 13th margin call 35%, okay, will be officially going live on Tuesday after our AMA session. All right, remember, we have an AMA session coming up on Tuesday. I would like to invite every one of you to be there. All right, that is on the 28th, okay? That is our weekly event. So this will be the 11th AMA session. And I am actually officially going to launch the new margin call because we are preparing for October. All right, so October is going to be an exciting month because I expect October to be a bullish run, okay? The bullish market, okay, will begin to start to pick up. All right, and thereafter we're going to see the prediction of Bitcoin hitting 100,000 and all those things that is going to take place. But that is not the exciting part of it. The exciting part of it is that when the market, okay, when the market declines or when the market experience a flash crash like what we are seeing now because of the China crackdown, can our strategy actually sustain? Right, that's the most important. Can you see that? So this is the most important thing. So if the strategy can sustain, all right, in this manner, I think we have this fantastic machine that is going to deliver significant profit even if the market is actually down. Isn't that awesome? All right, so now please understand, all right, this is just to give you some quick updates so that every one of you are excited with what is really coming with this improvement, improvisation that is continuously taking place in JDWINNER. And I myself, okay, I'm feeling so pleased after I do this test, and I really thank God for the market, you know, because I can only do this test effectively when the market is coming down. Can you see that? And the market actually came down when I'm doing this. And this is just awesome because I can show you the actual test result that is actually going live now. Isn't that awesome? All right, so if we look into another, right, let's look into Ant. Ant now is about 7th call, okay? 7th call, okay, that is about 7% over. But if you click the sub warehouse, we can look over here. Can you see the price there? Average price is 4.48. What is the current price? 4.4. So can you see that? Just so near, right? So near. If it's hit 4.48, I will be taking another profit here. Isn't that awesome? Now this is so important. Okay, I want you all to understand how this whole thing works so that you can actually leverage on this fantastic opportunity. All right. So do look forward. All right. Do look forward for this Tuesday. Once the meeting is done, okay, I'm going to officially launch it. So every one of you get ready. Even if you don't have the capital now, don't worry, all right? Don't worry if you're already trading. Don't worry about it because for the new users, it will take effective immediately after the AMA meeting on Tuesday. But for the existing user, it will only take effective after you complete your current cycle. All right, so now you still have time, okay? You still have time. Don't rush into it. You still have time. Get ready. Okay, now if some of you already using, example, right, if you are currently on $1,000 and you are having nine coins, right? So you might need to go and after Tuesday, right, you might need to go and change your scene strategy setting. All right, remain the $10 first order, but you can change your NOC to 7. All right, instead of 9. So now when the cycle is closed, the bot will automatically actually open for you 7 coins instead of 9 coins. But if you still want to maintain 9, then you need to increase your trading capital to 1,350, or you can go straight into 10 coins. Okay, you can actually use 1,500. That will be much easier. All right. So now, the other thing that I really want to emphasize here is that if you are using JDWINNER scene strategy, you have to abide by the trading capital, you have to abide by the FOA and also the NOC. Now this is very important, okay, because we are going autopilot. So when you go on autopilot, you must make sure all the parameters or all the criteria are actually accurate. Okay, so you need to abide by the rules. So don't try to shortcut on the trading capital, and later on you will have a problem where the bot starts to give you notification, and then you start to get worried and send unnecessary message into the Telegram group. Okay, I don't want that to happen. So I want you to understand. The other thing is that if you're on the autopilot, right, you are going to start to make profit. Now, every time you make profit, your fuel fee and the strategy fee is going to get deducted. So make sure, can you see that? Make sure that you have sufficient fuel fee and the strategy fee. So you have to watch the board, especially your asset wallet, okay? Make sure that it is always sufficient. Always keep above $10, I will say, right? Because once it touches $2 and below, the board will stop working. Do you know that when the board stops working, you're going to have a headache? Because you need to top up and then you have to cancel sync and sync once again. So why do we need all this headache if we can just make sure that we manage the fuel fee and make sure it is sufficient all the time? All right. Now, these are some important information that I would like you to know. So if you are listening to this video, right, or you are watching this video and you are listening to my voice, please abide by the rules, okay? Now, the more people abide by the rules, we're going to have lesser and lesser issue. There will be lesser and lesser communication, because even if the market goes down, no one worries, because we now have a resilient margin calls in place, which is 35%, and that is about 13th call. Just imagine that. All right, just imagine that. All right, and the other thing is that please understand, for JD Winner Sync strategy, the max coin, okay, in Binance is 30, Huobi 30. This remain unchanged, okay. And also, if you are going to sync with JD Winner, please make sure you cancel all the other sync circle that you are in. All right, and for the synchronized opening double, it should be always off. Please remember that. And the professional edition must be on before you sync. Alright, don't forget. Many people forget about it after they sync. Now, if you don't on the professional edition, you won't see this orange coin. Can you see that? Now, I select quite a number of orange coin because the orange coin are the most volatile coin, and I love volatile coin. Now, the volatile coin is the coin that actually gives you a much better trading range, and if you have a better trading range, you will have a better profitability. So, if you don't on the professional edition, you have wasted your profitability, all right? Because only the dark or the black coins actually will be running. All right, so please understand that, okay? So make sure you actually activate the professional edition on, all right? Now, this is going to be awesome. If you are watching this video or you're listening to my voice, okay, do give a like, okay? Do give a like if you really love what you are hearing here. And make sure you share this information to your friends. And if you are in the Telegram group, okay, JD Winner, all right, if you are in the Telegram group, I expect you to, to comment, okay? Do comment if you watch this video and you feel like this is wow, this is just like another level. All right, please give a comment there, because I look forward, okay, hearing those encouragement, those compliments, those comments, because those are the rewards, okay, that we are looking for, so that we can continue, continue to evolve and continue to improve for the benefit of the community itself. Now, last but not least, I would like to say thank you so much. You don't know how much grateful I am to each and every one of you. I love this community. I love to see each one of you are doing well. So I just want to make sure, right? That you know that, from my heart, I just want you to know that I care for each and every one of you. All right, we want to make sure every one of you are blessed being part of JD Winner, and this is the place we want to prove, okay? We want to prove to the world that you can get results you don't get elsewhere. Alright, and we are looking at consistency. So don't worry if you don't make a profit today and so on. Don't worry, don't get emotional, because you never know how you're going to recover everything back tomorrow. Alright, it will happen. That is how crypto market is all about. Okay, so if you just imagine if October is going to be bullish, and if the market, a Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000, just imagine all that you lost last month. Probably you will be recovering the next 3 months. So think positive, all right? Stay positive, think positive, and we are partnering here together, So this is important. So I look forward hearing from you. God bless each and every one of you. I hope that you are excited. Take care, everyone. God bless you all.